Hello children, here's your science tutor, Nishat. So in our last class, we have seen the three states of matter, that is the solids, liquids and gases. Let us now see if the matter can be changed from one state to the other. But before getting to this, children, note that every substance remains in its own particular state of matter at room temperature. Now, room temperature is the normal conditions, which is nearly equal to 25 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. However, the matter can be changed or converted from one state to the other by changing the conditions such as the temperature and pressure. Let us understand it with an example. For that, we will take ice cubes in a beaker and start heating it. So by heating, we are actually changing the conditions. We are increasing the temperature. So on heating, there comes a particular temperature or a particular temperature is reached at which the ice starts to melt. Well, that is because the heat energy, the energy that is supplied by that heat overcomes or dominates the forces of attraction between the particles. Hence, they get converted into the liquid form. So the temperature at which the ice starts to melt and gets converted to liquid is called as the melting point. So the melting point of ice is 273 Kelvin. And this process of melting is called as the fusion. But there was one strange observation seen in this experiment. Once the melting point was reached, the temperature did not show any change or did not rise until all the ice in the beaker got melt, in spite of continuously heating it. Then where did this heat energy go? Well, this heat energy gets used or is used to convert all that remaining ice cubes to liquid. Since this heat energy does not show any rise in temperature, it gets hidden in the contents of beaker. So it is called as the latent heat. Latent means hidden. So the amount of energy required to convert 1 kg of solids into liquids at its melting point is called as the latent heat of fusion. Now, let us perform another simple experiment. For that, we will take water in a beaker and start heating it. So by heating, we are actually changing the conditions, that is by increasing temperature. So on heating, a particular temperature is reached at which this water starts boiling and gets converted to vapor. So this temperature at which the water starts boiling to become vapor is called as the boiling point. So the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin. The same strange observation can be seen even in this experiment. That is, once the boiling point was reached, the temperature did not show any change. It did not rise until all the liquid in the beaker got converted to vapor, in spite of continuously heating it. So that heat energy gets hidden in the contents of beaker to convert it into vapor. So it is called as the latent heat. So the amount of energy required to convert liquid into vapor state at its boiling point is called as the latent heat of vaporization. So by these two experiments, we learnt that the solid state can be changed into liquid state and the liquid state can be changed into gaseous state by changing the temperature. But there are few substances that can be directly converted from solid state to gaseous state without getting converted into liquid, and vice versa. So let us perform another simple activity to check that out. Let us take camphor in a china dish and place inverted funnel over it. and we will close the stem of funnel with cotton. Now let's start heating it. After some time, we can notice that the camphor becomes vapor without changing to liquid. So this process in which the solid gets directly converted to gaseous state without turning to liquid is called as sublimation. So sublimation is a process in which the solids can directly be converted to gaseous state without getting converted to liquid and vice versa. So children, we studied that the state of matter can be converted from one to the other by changing the conditions, that was temperature. Now even by applying pressure, the state of matter can be changed from one to the other. For example, the atmospheric gases can be liquefied by applying pressure. So all these activities says is that the matter can be changed from one state to the other. So children, let us continue this chapter in our next video.